Have you ever had a wake-up call that was hiding in plain sight? Let me tell you about mine. It was 2009 and I was late for work. Not because I didn't want to go, not because I'd slept in, but because I'd lost my keys again. Now I say again because this wasn't a once a month kind of deal. It wasn't even once a week, it was every single day, sometimes even twice a day. Now back then I'm still very much entrenched in corporate land. I'm married to Dave and we've got 4 little kids. And our morning looks something like this. Have you seen my keys? Have you seen my keys? Would everybody just stop what you're doing and help me look for my keys? I'm late for work. So me, Dave, all 4 of our kids scattered. We looked in bags, we looked in coat pockets, we looked under the sofa, behind the sofa, under the cushions on the sofa. You name it, we looked there. Now, we don't live in a castle, so you'd think it would be easy. It really wasn't. Just then, the door swung open and my mum walked in. She'd come to take the kids to school. She took one look around, saw exactly what was going on and started looking with the rest of us. Found them! It was my daughter in the kitchen. I ran over, snatched the keys out of her hand and went for the door. No, thank you. No, I love you. No, have a good day. But karma's got a really good way of just giving you the lesson that you need, because just as the door swung shut behind me, I heard my mum's voice in the distance. Typical Barbara, always losing everything. I don't mind telling you, I sat in the car and I was fuming. What did she mean, typical Barbara? What did she mean, always losing everything? I don't always lose everything. I lose one thing, just one thing. Surely we're all allowed one thing. And then a wave of calm washed over me as I realised something. She was right. Don't you just hate it when your mother's right? Because in that moment, what I'd stumbled upon was what I now call an out-of-date habit. And this was just something that had gone on too long for me, and it was now affecting me, my mum, Dave, and the kids, and that wasn't okay. These seemingly small, insignificant habits can have a way of just worming their way into your life, causing havoc under the radar without you even realising it. You know what? Since that moment, I now see them all the time. In fact, I was having this conversation with a group of execs only recently as it happens, and exec number 1 said to me, Barbara, I'm always late. I kind of like to make an entrance. I'm always late. I actually used to think that it made me look really, really important. But now that we're talking, I realise that it makes other people feel less important. And I don't like that. Exec number 2 said to me, I cancel meetings all the time. I set them with the best of intentions, and then I just cancel them right at the very last minute. I do it all the time. It must actually look like I don't know what I'm doing. And exec number 3 said to me, I take on far too much. I say yes to everything. And now it's really affecting my relationship. It's affecting my relationship with my kids. It's affecting my work-life balance. It's affecting my health and my well-being. It's got to stop. But that's the thing about habits. They don't care who you are or what you do. But once you find out what yours is, you've got no choice but to do something about it. So if you're sat there thinking, yep, I have been there, I know exactly what you're talking about, I've got your back. Just like me, you've got to find your keys. And I've got 3 of them for you. Key number 1 is start to look at how you're making life hard for yourself and how you're justifying it to yourself. That right there is gold. Key number 2 is start to think about how you're making other people feel. When I realised it was affecting my mum, Dave, and the kids, it was a huge motivator for me. And key number 3 is start to look at the changes that you can make. And not just that, you've got to commit to them. Because the small, seemingly insignificant changes can have a massive impact. So you've got your keys, I've got mine. Thank you.